Okay, I think we're live. Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry, I'm having a really difficult time finding decent lighting. Just want to make sure that we're up and running on my Facebook page. That usually means that everything else is working, or so we think. Anyway, good morning. Good morning. My name is Rachel Brody. Welcome to my live broadcast. I go live every Thursday, usually every Thursday, around this time. And let's just double check to make sure that we are live. Yes, we are. Again, couldn't find good lighting today, so just bear with me. I'm sorry. I think the sun is starting to change as we get closer to fall, and it's just not streaming in right for me. So, who am I? My name is Rachel Brody. Like I said, I am an entrepreneur. I've been in the beauty industry for close to 35 years now with a passion for skin and for skincare. And now I help busy moms simplify their skincare routine so they can age gracefully without going through cosmetic procedures. That's my main goal. That's what I kind of do. So today I'm going to be answering some top questions that I see from clients, from potential clients, from consultations. So I'm going to go over those real quick today, hopefully give you guys some tips about these top 6 questions that I often see. As always, if you want to let me know where you're watching in from, if you're catching live or catching replay, maybe which social media you're catching this from. I'm trying to figure out which social medias to keep going with and which ones to kind of get rid of. So let me know where you're watching it in from, maybe where you live, what's going on by you. All right. So over the years, many years, I've had a lot of questions asked to me, and these are like the top ones that I came up with that might be something that you're dealing with. So question one I often hear a lot is I'm using several hydrating products, but my skin still feels dry. Drop a 1 if that's you. I'd love to know if you're using the hydrating products, but you're still feeling dry. All right, so there's a couple of things that might be going on, and you're going to have to kind of figure that out on your own. Again, this is just general information. If you want a deeper consultation, you could always reach out. All right. So a couple of reasons why this might be happening is 1, your cleanser is not as gentle as you think it is. You may be stripping what we call the natural moisture barrier, skin barrier. You may be stripping it because your cleanser is too powerful, too strong. The ingredients aren't right, and it's actually stripping that natural barrier and it's leaving it raw and unprotected. That could be one reason. Another reason could be that you are not exfoliating. Incorporating some kind of exfoliation into your routine, whether it's a manual exfoliation like a weekly or twice a week scrub, or a what they call a physical exfoliant, which is usually a liquid, which is usually AHA or BHA. What that's going to do, if you're not exfoliating, what's happening is that all these dead skin cells are creating a barrier, and you can't effectively receive the hydration and the moisturizing benefits from your products. So incorporating that exfoliation will also help, again, remove those dead skin cells, break down that, let's call it a wall, to actually get those products to penetrate where they need to penetrate. Another reason is you're not drinking enough water. You're not getting enough fluid. That could also be why your skin is dehydrated. Remember, your skin is your largest organ. And a lot of times when we have underlying things going on, it surfaces in our skin first. So get more hydration in. That could be another reason. And last but not least, look at adding in a hyaluronic acid serum, which we know, if you watched my lives before, actually draws in water from the atmosphere into the skin to help hydrate and plump you up. Hydration and moisturizer, they are 2 different things. Need more information on that? Drop an H and I will get you more information about hydration versus moisturizer. All right, so that's number 1. Any questions, any comments? Drop it below, all right? Number 2, question I get often asked a lot is, why does my skin look so dull and so lackluster? I get this question a lot because people always say about how glowing my skin is. All right. There are several different ingredients that you can use to get your glow on, all right? Number 1, exfoliation, which I just talked about. Okay, removing those dead, dull skin cells will brighten your complexion. Number 2, vitamin C serum, Great addition to a regimen. You could also use retinol, kojic acid, licorice root. You have to look for a comprehensive skincare system with those types of ingredients that will help you look more glowy, if that's a word, glowy. It's a new word for me. So if your skin's looking dull, those are some things to look for. You want to look for a skincare system that takes care of things like discoloration, dull skin, sunspots, age spots, whatever you want to call them. That's the one that I use because I'm always in the sun. I'm powered by the sun. So if you're feeling dull or lackluster, or your skin just doesn't look bright and shiny and glowy, drop it too. Let me know. Love to know what you're feeling about your skin. You could also bring in a mask with those types of ingredients that you could do once or twice a week to brighten the skin up. So it looks, not lighten, brighten. There is a difference. I don't believe in lightening the skin. Everybody has beautiful skin color, color of the rainbow. So this is to brighten. Okay. You could add in a mask that would probably say brightening on it. But again, vitamin C, retinol, kojic acid, licorice root. You could also add in an AHA, alpha hydroxy acid. Those are all things that are going to help you get your glow on. Thumbs up, hearts, emojis if you are with me so far. All right. Number 3 question I get. I feel like my cleanser doesn't fully remove my makeup. Drop a 3 if that's you. Okay. You feel like after you wash up at night that you still have makeup on your skin, or it's coming off on your washcloth, or it's coming off on your towel when you're drying your face, or maybe it's coming off on your cotton pad when you're using your toner. Drop a 3 if you feel like your cleanser is not removing your makeup. Okay. Guess what? It's not supposed to. Okay. It is not supposed to remove your makeup. If you are wearing makeup, whether it's eye makeup, face makeup, both, you should be using a makeup remover. All right. If your cleanser is busy removing your makeup or trying to remove your makeup, guess what? It's not cleansing your skin. It's not getting out the bacteria, the dirt, the oil. You're doing a half-assed job, pardon my French. If you wear makeup, you should be using a makeup remover prior to your evening cleanse. It's called a double cleanse. I talk about it all the time. All right. Makeup remover, then cleanser. That's going to give you better results with your products. It's going to give you better looking skin. All right. Thumbs up, hearts, emojis. Let me know you're with me on that. Remove your makeup first, please. You will see a huge difference in your skin and how your skin products work. All right. Guys are getting value out of this. Please share it out. After all, sharing is caring. I do have a group inside of Facebook as well. Radiant Skin by Rachel, NYC. If you like that link, drop an L. I'd be happy to send that to you. The more, the merrier. I drop in that group different tips, tricks, and topics on a daily basis, whether it's foods to help with your skin, whether it's just skincare tips, whether it's just facts about skin that you might be interested in. I drop specials in there. So I got a lot going on in that group. Wellness tips, self-care tips, whatever you want to call that. I give makeup tips. So if you're not in that group, get in there, okay? Just drop an L for a link and I will get that to you. All right, we're on number 4? I think we're on number 4. I am not seeing the results I want. Okay, there could be a lot of reasons for that. A few ways to get the results you want is to, A, find a product line that actually has proven results. Clinical trials are huge for me. You want something that there's proof in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? That you are, in fact, seeing real people, not celebrities, who are airbrushed and get work done. I hate to tell you that. And get facials every week and get all this stuff done for them. We're not those people, right? So it could be the products that you're using. Maybe they're not right for what you want. Maybe they're just not active enough. The ingredients aren't strong enough to get you where you want to be. Maybe you're inconsistent with it. Consistency is key. That's with anything. I talk about this all the time. Diet, exercise, weight loss, skincare. These are all about being consistent. You're not going to see the results you want if you're just randomly grabbing stuff here and there, and there's no consistency in your routine. Of course, you also want to make sure you have a comprehensive routine that's, again, made for your skin goals, not your mother's, not your sister's, not your husband's. It's about your skin and your needs. That's why I always recommend working with an expert like myself, or finding an esthetician that you could work with, or finding a dermatologist if your insurance will cover that, or if you want to pay out of pocket. So you got to find out what your skin goals are and then build a system around that. So consistency and finding the right products and finding the right system are going to get you the results you want. And it's not going to happen overnight. I tell all my clients to go in the bathroom in the morning as soon as they wake up in the same lighting, take a selfie. No one ever has to see it. Okay, start on your skincare protocol. In 4 weeks, take another selfie and compare them. Then in 6 weeks, do the same thing. If you are not seeing improvement, not saying perfect skin, okay? But first of all, perfect skin doesn't exist, but you want to see improvements. I've been using my skincare products for 5-6 years now. Someone who started a year ago is not going to get the results that I have yet because they're not on it long enough. You want your skin to get used to your products. You want your skin to keep going, and you will slowly see improvement over time, over and over again. It takes time, it takes commitment, it takes consistency. Thumbs up, hearts emojis. Let me know that you are understanding that, okay? Nothing is an overnight miracle cure. If someone's selling you a miracle cure, it's snake oil, okay? So run away, run fast, run far. All right, there are so many products, I don't know where to start. I get it. This is a $1 billion industry. Raise your hand if you go to the drugstore or you go to Sephora or Ulta or any of these stores or go online and it's like you are down a wormhole of information. Raise your hand, drop a 5. I don't think we used 5 yet. Drop a 5. Let me know if that's you. I know, like I said, it's a $1 billion industry. We're all searching for the fountain of youth in our creams and our serums, and I get it. All right, so here's my advice. Start with the basics, and then you build upon that, okay? If you're not going to do the basics, you might as well throw those fancy serums, those $500 eye creams out the window. You need to have a basic system, and what I mean by that is you need a cleanser, all right? You need a cleanser, morning and night, AM, PM. It could be the same cleanser. It could be 2 different cleansers. AM and PM cleanser. Number 2, a toner, okay? Let me just go back. The cleanser is to cleanse your skin, get rid of bacteria, oils that are sitting on your skin, unclog the pores. That's why if you're wearing makeup, you need to use that makeup remover first, just at night. So you want a cleanser and a makeup remover if you're wearing makeup. Then you want your toner. Toner is used with, I like to use it with a gauze pad or one of those cotton rounds. You gently sweep the skin. Toners usually have an AHA or BHA or PHA. That's an alpha hydroxy acid that helps get rid of surface dead skin cells. It's one thing the toner will do. Second thing a toner will do is it will get rid of any residue from your cleanser because we're not perfect. We don't always rinse perfectly. Number 3, it'll bring your skin back to its natural pH level, and it preps the skin for your next products to work better. Then after your toner, I like an eye product. At night, I use an eye cream. During the day, I use an eye serum. They do 2 different things. And then you're going to use either your morning SPF moisturizer, because you're in protection mode in the morning and during the day. And then at night, you're going to use a night cream or a night lotion. All right? 3 to 4 basic steps. Cleanser, toner, moisturizer. You might want to add in an eye product, and again, you might want to add in your makeup remover. That's it. Start there. Then you can look at serums and other potions and masks, but get the basics first. Thumbs up, hearts emojis that you understand that. Start with the basics. It's a building block, okay? So when you build a house, you're not putting up windows before you put down the foundation, okay? That's your basic foundation. Again, thumbs up, hearts emojis. Let me know that you're understanding that. And last but not least, a question I get asked a lot. Is retinol serum worth it? Remember, this is after you have your basic system in. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Retinol is a miracle product, okay? A miracle ingredient. A well-formulated retinol serum is absolutely worth it, okay? Retinol is the best anti-aging ingredient available today. Well, for years, but they haven't come up with anything better. That's my point. A lot of times people ask me this question because the price tends to be a little bit higher, okay? And that's why people are afraid to get it, because it's going to cost more. When it comes to retinol serums, and I believe with anything, don't be a penny wise, dollar foolish. You get what you pay for. I'm a firm believer in that. Retinol is an expensive ingredient. Okay, it just is. I can't help that. It's expensive to formulate. That's why you're going to usually pay more if it's a good retinol. Okay, if it's a crappy retinol, sorry, don't go with that one. But it is worth it. It is worth it because you will see a difference in your skin. Think of it this way. A serum will last you longer. Okay, you only need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. It's very, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm sorry, I lose words sometimes. It's my autoimmune. It's very concentrated. Woo. It's a very concentrated product. Okay, or it should be a very concentrated product. It will give you results quickly if it's a good retinol versus cheaper products, which might not do anything. Okay, retinol products can be expensive, but you need to err on the side of caution because you want to make sure that they're packaged correctly. That's another thing. Once you open a retinol, if it's a jar, steer clear, okay? Because I'm going to tell you why. I'm not like just, giving you bullshit here. Once you open a jar that's retinol, okay, light, air, and heat break down the product. So while you start with it, once it's a fresh jar, it's strong, it's great. But as that jar dwindles down, every time you open it, it is breaking down the product to be less and less effective. Do you understand it? Thumbs up, hearts emojis that you understand it. It is being broken down. It's better if it's in a pump, but still that pump gets air. It's not airtight. Okay, and it will heat up. It may not get as much light because it's not in a jar that you're opening, but it still is breaking down from air and heat. But it's still a step up from a jar. Then, of course, you have a tube that it can come in, which is even better because the tube opening is usually tiny. It's usually not a see-through tube. It should never be in a see-through bottle like that. So you're getting a little bit better. You're still going to get a little air in there, and it's possibly going to get a little bit heat. And then there's my favorite way, and the ones that I use and that I try to recommend to people is one that comes in an individual pod. I should have brought one out here. And the pod, I just twist it open. I pour the serum onto my hand. I put it all over my face, my neck, my décolleté, and that little pod goes in the garbage. Each individual capsule is one application. So yes, it costs a little bit more, but light, air, and heat aren't getting into it. Okay, so now you say, well, Rachel, you leave it on your bathroom counter. Isn't it getting hot? No, I put it in the fridge. I put my jar of retinol in the fridge, okay, to keep it cool, to keep it from breaking down. Not the freezer, just the fridge. And when I use it, which I use mine 3 days a week, I take it out, take one little capsule out, and that's it. And the rest of it stays in the fridge. Because light, air, and heat will break down your retinol. So when you start with one, by the time you finish that jar, that bottle, that tube, it is less effective, okay? Thumbs up, hearts emojis, so you understand that, okay? And never leave your jar, tube, or lotion open, okay? Always double check that it is closed. So I keep mine in the fridge, okay? And I recommend you do the same. Retinol degrades, it just does, and becomes ineffective when exposed to UVA and UVB rays. So again, retinol you want to apply in the evening underneath your moisturizer. You want to remove your makeup if you're wearing makeup. You want to cleanse. You want to tone. Then I use my retinol, my eye cream, and my night cream. And then, of course, my lip stuff. Okay? I've been doing this for a long time. Again, you should start with the basics, then get into your serums and other potions. All right? Thumbs up, hearts, emojis. Please let me know if you have any questions, any comments. I'm actually working on my calendar now for September. So if you have anything you want to learn about, let me know. You can also drop that in the comments, or you can direct message me, okay? And I'd love to bring you live topics that you want to learn about. Hopefully you got some value out of today. Thank you for spending about 25 minutes with me. I always appreciate it. Again, if you want the link, Radiant Skin by Rachel, drop an L or reach out, as I'd love to have you part of the community. Otherwise, that guy's always available for consultations, always around to answer questions. My husband is coming in Saturday and to spend some family time together before school starts in September. And then, of course, we are closing up the house for the winter and heading back to New York. So it's a kind of a sad time for me. I always get sad when we're leaving. So that's it, guys. I will not be live next week because of that. We are going to try to enjoy some family time, maybe get to the beach, get to the water park, do some last-minute fun activities. So when we head back to New York, we're full of life and love and energy and happy. And so I will not be live next week, but I will see you guys in September. And remember, I'm around for consultations. I'm around for questions and answers. You need help with your routine, all those fun things. I am available, always available. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Have a fabulous Labor Day weekend. Hopefully most of you get Monday off to have your family time, do something fun. Remember, if you're in the great outdoors, be sure to be wearing your SPF. Ciao for now.